Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today is March 16th and today's video is going to be all about UF's preview. So if you guys don't know, University of Florida's freshman orientation, or actually any orientation, once you get admitted to the school you have to go to an orientation, is called preview. There's different preview sessions for freshmen and for transfer students. And also, if you're a freshman, there's different preview sessions for regular admitted freshmen and freshmen coming in with 60 credits or almost 60 credits, which is like essentially coming in with your associates. I'm gonna break down everything that goes on in preview pretty much from my memory. So for freshman preview, it's a mandatory 2-day orientation where you have to stay overnight at the university. They make you stay in Broward Hall, which is like the freshman dorm. They give you options if you want to come down the night before the first orientation day and stay an extra night, which some people do if the University of Florida is not so local to them. Personally, I drove up the day of the orientation, and it's a 4-hour drive, and orientation starts at, I believe, 8 o'clock, like check-in starts. There's a bunch of information sessions going on pretty much at orientation to see like what colleges you have to visit, who you have to talk to, and they give you an overview of the clubs and organizations that the university offers. So there's a couple different information panels that you visit pretty much on day one. You get assigned a preview staffer, which is an organization of students that get accepted to become a staffer and introduce the university to the incoming students. By the end of night one, you get to sit down with your preview staffer and start to have a rough draft of what your fall semester schedule will be like. Some professors choose to partake in the preview sessions, so by the end of day 2 you're meeting with one of those professors that is assigned to you, and they're helping you build your first schedule. So with them you're going to be registering for your first classes. I'd say before you even go to preview, you should have an idea of professors that you want to take. Have a rough draft of classes that you might need or might want to take in the fall, because by day 2 of preview you're going to be registering for your classes, and it's kind of hard for you to switch out of those classes just because if you drop something there's not a guarantee that you'll be able to be added back into it. So definitely come in with some sort of an idea of what professors are good and what classes you need to take for the fall. You're going to be taking your student ID picture, I believe, on day 2. There's also options at the same time that you're getting your ID picture taken to register your bike. If you're bringing your bike on campus, you're going to have options to purchase a meal plan if you haven't already. Just a bunch of areas like that are going to be available for you guys to do. Sometime on day 2 you're going to be taking a tour of the campus. If you've done a campus tour, it's the exact same tour that you're going to be walking on during preview. That kind of frustrated me a little bit because you're stopping at the exact same stops as you did on a campus tour, and all the same information is being repeated to you. I can understand if it's somebody that is like out of state, or I don't know, just has never been on a campus tour, but to be honest, most of the students that are choosing to go there, I'm pretty sure have already toured the campus at least once. The thing with campus tours is that they take you to the general most popular parts of campus, but they don't really give you like the breakdown of where everything is at. It's just like a quick walkthrough. So to me, I don't think UF's campus tours are that informational or helpful, because I still ended up using GPS to walk everywhere I had to go for like the first 2 or 3 weeks of school. And then of course you learn by like asking your peers or classmates or roommates if they've ever been to a building before, and they tell you how to get there, or they might be nice enough to show you. So I really don't think that UF's campus tours are that helpful. When you go on a campus tour, you realize that the people giving the campus tour, at least in my eyes, are like really happy. And I felt the preview staffers had the same vibe to them. So I'm getting the vibe that UF likes to have a bunch of overly happy, excited people, especially for their incoming students, which is understandable because they want their incoming students to feel welcomed and all of that. But to me, it felt so phony. So some people become really cool with their preview staffers and will stay in constant communication with them. Me, I feel like the people that UF accept a lot of the times, like for programs and organizations, they sound like super phony, like almost to the point where it's like, did they script you and pay you to have a smile on your face 24/7? Because UF cannot be that good. Like, I promise you, there's no school in the world, no workplace in the world that'll have you smiling 24/7, unless it's like Disney World or Disneyland, where they're like, you're literally getting paid to have like an act on, you know what I mean? For me, it didn't fly because I'm like, I see right through your bullshit. What else? Don't overpack for preview if you're a freshman and you're staying for the 2-day orientation, because Broward Hall does not have an elevator, so you have to carry your luggage up until the floor that you are like room to stay in. Your essentials like a pillow, a blanket, a bed sheet, because the dorm is completely empty when you arrive. Make sure you don't forget flip-flops because it's community bathroom, so when you have to shower, you need shoes on. I would definitely recommend to at some point in time tour the campus on your own. My mom moved me in to my dorm before she left. Her and I toured the campus on my own with my schedule in hand, so I knew like where the buildings were that I had to go to. So this video is just going to be super short, super quick, and straight to the point. If you guys have any specific questions about UF preview, please leave them down below. I know I didn't see any videos like this when I was looking to go on to my preview orientation. On a side note, if you're going in as a transfer, UF's preview orientation is only a 1-day trip for you guys. You guys are not required to stay overnight, but I'm assuming that you guys still go through everything else. Like, I know you guys are still gonna get your Gator 1 ID picture taken and setting up your schedule with the advisor or the preview staff member. So there's not much difference between a transfer or a freshman orientation. I'll see you guys in my next video.
You're ruining my video. I didn't know she was gonna call. If he comes back, I'm calling you. Okay. Sorry, guys.